Okay. I think I got it. Oh goodness. I'm talking to myself, y'all. For real. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Let me turn this down. Okay. How y'all doing out there? How everybody's doing? How? Oh, okay. Ain't nobody made it yet. I can go back to my music for a little while. Give everybody a chance to come on in if they're coming in. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Okay, wait a minute. Something missing. Something is missing. Okay. Oh shit. No, it ain't. Oh, damn it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey everybody. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me know if y'all can hear me. How they say, put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Oh goodness. Y'all, welcome to my old but new channel. I am now, well, I never was a sector, but I decided I wanted to be one. And I wanted to be my own sector because I'm not good at doing what nobody tell me to do. I'm not really that good at that. So I have my own sector and it's neutral. The neutral sector where I'm going to tell it like it is. If you want, you got a beef, you want to get it out. You don't want to be talked over. I'm the place you call. You can get it out here. Nobody's going to talk over you. You get to say, well, peace. And if you ask me my opinion, hey, I'm going to give it to you. I'm also looking for people that ain't scared to say what they need to say. I don't want anybody who, even if you got your favorites. Yeah, you got to have your favorites because I got mine. But you got to be able to tell your favorites if your favorites is wrong. That's what I need. I need people who ain't scared to do something. If you ain't scared, send me an email. I think I put it up in my well, I got my email somewhere up in there. Send me an email. Let me know that you're not scared to be an arbitrator. Yeah, be an arbitrator. Help me be an arbitrator. But y'all going to be as much as me. I'm the main thing. Well, after I said that, I got that out. The neutral sector, remember that. It's neutral over here. It's neutral. No beef over here. No beef. If you got a beef, you want to talk that, well, no beefs over here. Only if you're gonna, you want to come up and try to resolve it or get to talk it out. Because I'm pretty sure I've been snipping in all of y'all rooms and ain't no dang gum way y'all heard what half of the other one said. Because everybody be talking at one time. There ain't no way in hell y'all heard what the other one say. And the people in the chat, they ain't no damn way the chat heard you. Shit. I done been in both spots. Nobody can hear you when 7 people talking at one time. Nobody can hear you if 2 people talking at one time. So this is, hey Ariana, how you doing, baby? Hey Taj. You make sure you don't do a lot of listening. You wait till you get home to do your listening. You drive it. And you drive careful. But yeah, y'all, I've been tipping in everybody bushes late up in the night, and you cannot make out a word what nobody is saying. So there's no way. I don't understand how y'all get to resolve stuff. Hey Kathleen, hey. There's no way y'all can resolve stuff. So with that said, the neutral sector is open. And I'm going to be looking for arbitrators that's not scared to tell these people if they wrong or not. Because I'm not. I'm just sick of this. This is ridiculous. Play this, play that, play this, play that. I'm tired of it. Y'all do this. This is just too much. This is just too much. And the lies, Lord have mercy. I don't know who telling the truth. Good thing I don't be in none of that, because I wouldn't know who telling the truth to save my damn life. Good googly moves. Yeah, we need a street cleaner every day. Yeah, that's what I want to be, the street cleaner, or at least make sense of some of this mess. At least I would like to hear what somebody's saying. because you can't hear nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. Nothing. So there's no way they resolving nothing because they couldn't hear it. If we can't hear it in the chat, there's no way they hear it up there in them panels. Because everybody, yeah, motherfucker, bitch. So yeah, you gotta be with somebody. You want to get over here and you want to save your peace because you didn't get to say it because 7 people was talking over you. I'm the person you come to. Me, the neutral sector. And again, if you ask me my opinion, I'm going to give it to you. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you hard, soft. Yeah, but I'm going to give it to you. Okay, y'all. Guess what? I don't know, but anybody heard anything about Diddy? That Diddy was in the hospital? Is he burning? Is Diddy clapping? Huh? Does anybody know? Well, we're going to find out if Diddy burning. I want to know if Diddy got that thing. That's what I want to know. Y'all, yeah, I want to know if Diddy got that thing. Yeah, this is some juicy stuff. I need to know. If Diddy got that thing, y'all. If Diddy got that thing. I want to know. Okay, wait a minute. Is I doing this right? Okay. Y'all tell me if that sound, that's, that crazy sound.
Go through
that my computer.
everything we know so far, plus a little more. We're actually going to sit down with Dr. D. Wayne Hendricks, a former corrections officer and deputy.
Okay, there we go.
Brooklyn. New reports say he was taken to the hospital for a few hours last week to get an MRI. We're just now learning.
Is it muffled?
About this though, because Diddy was to keep on the down. So you know this trip, everything we know so far, plus a little more. We're actually going to sit down with Dr. D. Wayne Hendricks, a former corrections officer and deputy warden at NBC.
Was that Puff Daddy or was that my
held up right now? But before we get into all of that, here's a quick recap of how we got here. In September of last year, Diddy was indicted by a federal grand jury on charges of racketeering.
Okay, what is going on? Don't y'all be trying to mess up with me?
Diddy already filed, accusing him of facilitating a decades-long sex trafficking ring. Post-arrest, the civil lawsuits just keep on coming. Right now, we're actually at more than 40 filed against Diddy. There's an eerie pattern shown throughout all of these civil suits and the criminal one too, that Diddy or his associates would drug the victims, rape them as part of what he called freak-offs and recorded it. He then used that recording as blackmail to force charges. But just last week, we actually got some new info about those charges in a superseding indictment. To start with a very...
Hey, sis! Okay, now I don't want no...
Our premium federal tax return.
I think Diddy is getting his booty banded.
The feds now say Diddy's alleged sex trafficking scheme dates back to 2004, whereas in the original indictment, it listed 2008. Here's what it says, quote, from at least in or about 2004 through in or about 2024, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, EPD, Love, the defendant, and others, known and unknown, were members and associates of a criminal organization, the Combs Enterprise, or the Enterprise. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise engaged in and attempted interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. This new indictment also ups the number of victims. At first, only one victim was listed in the indictment, which is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the first person to file civil suit against him, Cassandra Ventura. An updated portion of the superseding indictment reads, quote, Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs's role at the Combs business to intimidate the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause three female victims, victim 1, victim 2, and victim 3, to engage in commercial sex acts. The new indictment got a bit more specific in all of this too, doubling down on the allegations that Diddy took victims across state lines and sometimes even internationally to sexually assault and record them. The feds explained all of this too, writing, quote, Combs subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victims to engage in freak-offs and other commercial sex acts. Combs maintained control over violence, promises of career and financial opportunities, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and by other coercive means, including tracking their whereabouts, dictating the victim's appearance, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substances. During and separate from freak-offs and other commercial sex acts, Combs, among other things, hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. These assaults often resulted in injuries that took days or weeks to heal. Following the assaults, Combs of members and associates of the enterprise frequently worked to conceal his misconduct by offering to provide medical assistance or other financial benefits to the victims. A different part of the indictment reads, quote, when employees, witnesses to his abuse, or others
oh God,
displayed a firearm. In addition, on multiple occasions, Combs threw both objects and people, as well as hit, dragged, choked, and shoved others on one.
my StreamYard is not for real. This ain't right now. Maybe I need to go back to my Bible and leave this mess alone. That's what the Lord
prostitutes. The indictment was filed on January 30th. Coincidentally, according to the New York Post, that's the same day P. Diddy was taken to a Brooklyn hospital from MDC. MDC is the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. It's where Diddy's been held since his arrest back in September. He was tried multiple times, but so Diddy has been for months now, but last week he was taken to the hospital. According to reports from the New York Post, Diddy was transported from MDC in the cover of darkness at about 10 p.m. on January 3rd. He was taken to a Brooklyn hospital for an MRI for reporting issues with his knee. This actually isn't the first time we've heard about Diddy's knee. Apparently had problems with it since 2000.
So he ain't been
Now deleted Instagram post, Diddy shared this photo and wrote, quote, just had my final knee surgery. They said I'd never run again. I said the devil is a liar, 2 exclamation points. 3 surgeries in 1 year. 3rd time's a charm, 3 exclamation points. Don't take the simple things in life for granted. Thank you to all the surgeons and docs and PTs. I thank God for y'all. And hashtag team love, hashtag thank you, hashtag God is the greatest. He also wrote, quote, God puts us all through things for a reason. It's up to us to learn through the things that he puts us through. Sometimes you have to go through the pain to get to the joy. This journey has brought me as this has been God's. He reported it.
No,
At some point, it was decided that he needed medical care outside of the jail. So he was taken to a Brooklyn hospital. He was only gone for a couple of hours and came straight back to MD after was finished. Diddy's attorney movements. Also, I'm not commenting anything related to possible medical issues. From the Federal Bureau of Prisons was released too. It says, quote, for privacy, safety, and security reasons, we do not comment on the conditions of confinement for anyone in our custody, to include medical status or medical trips. Well, the Federal Bureau of Prisons may not be able to comment on all of this, but I do know someone who can. I'm going to bring in Dr. Dwayne Hendricks, a former corrections officer and deputy warden right there at MDC. Dwayne, thanks for coming on with us once again. You're going to give us a hospital. Is this a big undertaking?
I think he been on his knees in jail, and he been on his knees.
Typically, inmates are given a physical within the first 14 days of their arrival, and if there's anything that indicates that needs immediate follow-up, the medical team there will follow up immediately. However, if there's procedures or medical processes they need to go through that are not available at the institution, or they can't bring someone in like a specialist to come in to on a monthly basis, and there's a review team that goes over those trips every month. And but this particular process was a little bit different because, as you know, most MRIs and X-rays and things of that nature, they're on a normal work schedule, between, the normal business hours of maybe 10 o'clock and maybe 6 p.m. So in that case, this was a little bit different, getting him outside the facility in the late evening hours to just possibly a basic MRI.
Yeah, I about the timeline too, because I don't ever recall going to the doctor at 10 p.m. at night. As you said, it's usually 9 to 5, 10 to 6 kind of vibes. But for P. Diddy, I can kind of understand why it was at 10 p.m. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking they decided to do this because he's such a high profile name that they wouldn't want to draw attention to it. I mean, this is an unassuming Thursday around 10 p.m. Why they decided then to go to the
Yes, and also for a couple of reasons, staff taking someone out with this high profile person such as P. Diddy. I mean, just the nature of who he is going to cause a serious security concern, because you're going to need to be able to stay, onlookers and the like. And then you also got to think about the security of the hospital and their operations. I mean, people there to try to get better. You have families there to visit their loved ones. Last thing you need is somewhat chaotic environment to cause this. And also, most people don't know this, but he's actually under the primary custody. He's a what we call a U.S. Marshals inmate, because he's on pretrial status. So the Bureau, the agency, the Bureau of Prisons oversees, the operations with Sandy and on a day-to-day basis. However, when they're in the hospital for an extended period of time, if there's no deal worked out between the local institution and the local marshal's office, it would be the marshal's responsibility to take. There's no question. Yes, he is definitely taken out at that time, and I'm sure this arrangement was made weeks in advance to make sure that he may be experiencing right now, so that way there's not a whole lot of onlookers, and then even with staff and other inmates, it gives them not an opportunity to make it to the hospital right now. If anybody wants to take a look at them, head out there. And then I think the other thing, Sierra, is since there are no cameras in the courthouse throughout this process, we've only been getting the sketch artist views of their perspective of what he looks like. And I think people have been talking about him losing weight and different things of that nature. So I know folks will probably want to be able to get a photo of him to see what he actually looks like. And I mean, and if he does have issues with his leg, with a limp, does he have a cat? Does he have a cat? So yeah, I think that will be the reason why that they would make this take this measure, which I have never seen in my career. Someone taken out to the hospital at this time of night for something as basic as an MRI.
That sound like that sound like some bullshit, y'all. That yeah.
Oh, that's interesting that this is the first time you've ever seen anything like this, because there have file inmates at MDC in the past in that one roads I found not feeling well. Would he go to an infirmary on site? What would the early process look like?
So again, after that initial review of his current medical situation during his physical, and then there's also reach out to the medical team by what we call an inmate to staff correspondence form, whether electronically or in writing, and he can say, "Hey, I'm having, I've had chronic issues with my knee for several years, and I'm saying there's that he has some ongoing issues with knees." So that's how that initial process would start. And then and if it's nothing like emergent, because again, if his knee was brought, then obviously they would take him to the hospital right away. It wouldn't be a thing where they would schedule that out. But in terms of something that basic, uh, that would have to be looked at well in advance, and they would make that appointment, and then reach out to the hospital staff and say, "Hey, you know, can you get someone that can one
Okay, my StreamYard is really not doing right, y'all. I got sound, but I have no picture. Let me see. Wait a minute, y'all. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I got to get y'all back. Oh, damn. Okay, let me get it back. I'm talking up bad with nothing. Okay, I didn't mean to say a bad word. Okay, where's my little scrolly thing? I can't see I don't see the little. Oh, y'all, my little scrolly thing gone. What the hell? Okay, okay, I see it. Never mind, y'all. I'm saying I found the little scrolly thing. I found the scrolly. I found the scrolly.
everything is secure
There we go. Y'all, I'm
and
back.
everything is
I'm sorry, I'm
well
back.
in that regard. Now, in terms of the X-ray. X-ray to be done, accurately to do. I'm sure if they need to take off a little bit of the handcuffs or the chain or whatever, and depending on where they were going, I don't know if they would then it's done and definitely not be leaving his side.
Her comment disappeared. Wait a minute. Well, all of them gone? They can't be gone. Oh, gosh. I don't think they're gone. I don't think they're gone. I'll fix it. Ain't no telling.
I'm glad that you brought up the handcuffs because that was my first thought. Metal MRI, we probably can't put those two together. But as you pointed out, there was probably several different ones like that probably went through successfully and he was turned back. But let's say, for instance, P. Diddy needs another. He's had, I think, 3, and he's been suffering from this knee ailment for about 20 years.
That was 9 kind of. What the hell? Don't that time years ago?
With the National Debt Relief, minimum payments could literally keep you in debt for decades. $10,000 in debt can take anywhere from 14 to 26 years to pay off if you're only paying the minimum. And that's just $10,000. I know many of us have a lot more than that. Getting started.
Free. Debt relief enough. I can't thank them enough.
Find out if you're eligible today. Click the link on this video and answer a few short questions. If you have $10,000,
I hadn't engaged. I got emails and congratulations. Now debt free. My relationship is much better now. There is this entire stress that is completely gone. I'm debt free.
Apply before next Friday. Go ahead and click that link. You'll be dead.
Mercy, didn't I? I sure did. My bad.
20 years at this point. You mentioned the New York City Marathon back in 2003. So quite a while he's had this. Let's say that he does need another surgery.
Is
what
that his mama?
Like? Because it's insensitive. What had with her with her rather through with the surgery and he has to go at MDC. What would that look like?
Well, I mean, inmates have procedures all the time. I mean, you have folks there with cancer, you have folks there with, serious other chronic diseases. And sometimes it does require visual surgery, even while they're on pre-trial. So he would have it. He would go through the regular process like any other inmate. And then if the procedure does occur, he would stay.
We gonna save you, Carmen.
Around the clock, and then when it's inmates in these facilities that are on crutches,
getting ready to get out
because
he have a new surgery,
and folks that just can't. There are people in to assist around the institute or comment or in that regard at jail. But that's how that situation would be if he did need another procedure.
He don't even give
it's
a
interesting.
shit. He
about recovery
This man is
inside
loving
jail,
this.
but it's pretty common because, as you
He is loving it.
they choose, and in fact, that's or they would conflate their injury or illness because it's fun to leave. You know, they get to go in a vehicle, then they get to spend some time at the hospital. Is something that they
faint injuries who are always constantly complaining about something, you know, when the senior staff will move out to the unit or to psychological staff to services personnel. Yeah, I mean, that's happened. Or you got to keep in mind, all persons have to have a physical within those 14 days. And then, you know, by him having chronic knee issues, I mean, obviously they can validate that. That per se, and again, it would be for him to follow up to schedule because, like I said, some people or being around other inmates for a while, maybe even eat a little bit different food. But because there was a story a month or so ago about him wanting to go because he wasn't feeling well, and he had to do meditation to calm down, and they didn't take up for that. So you know, and I'm not saying that. I can tell you, we've said it out to the emails or heard he playing flag football, basketball, you know, that kind of thing. When it comes to the high profile nature and the security concerns that this particular person would cause, I mean, there's so many different conversations that are happening before building out before they did that. So it would be very difficult for him to linger and create a situation where he'll just leave just because he's out. It was for a reason.
And we have seen in the past, he's posted photos of him on Instagram or any allegations. We did hear about this knee issue. So it does sound like it is a legitimate issue that he's been dealing with for some time. And if that's the case, let's say that he's in super amount of pain. A traditional doctor would probably prescribe some pain medicine like opioids or narcotics, which are given something like that to make sure he is the one taking them and no one else has access.
Well, I will tell you, each institution has their own pharmaceutical staff, and those meds are
Did he
highly
kind of
protected in
say,
that
bro?
facility. So every shift, there are staff going out in the evenings. There are what we call pill line. And let me correct myself. Typical supplements during the day, then they'll give them that. But typically, pill line is in the evening time, and a medical technician is taking those, and everything is. So even if he is given some high
That's a
power
lie.
is going to administer that to him, selling it or using it at a different time or playing games or manipulating the system. So it's a very tight knit process as it relates to medication distribution at these institutions.
There really is so much to think about, down to these inmates receiving their prescription or them going to the doctor for their visits. Really, a lot is. We've talked about this throughout the entire interview. It's the basis for it. The fact that he at 10 p.m. and there were these specific or special rather procedures to get him there. Let's say he does need a follow. Would you think a similar situation would happen around 10 p.m. in the evening? Maybe keep the hospital open late, a special doctor or something there to see him and to ensure that these people wouldn't talk about him or violate any sort of HIPAA law? I mean, I guess I'm just wondering, what would the next appointment look like?
It probably would look similar, and maybe at a different time. Could be early in the morning, or even later in the evening or in the middle of the night, just to keep everybody off their toes. Because at the end of the day, it's about maintaining safety and security, one, for the staff, and two, for Mr. Combs and in the general public at large. So whatever measures that needs to be taken to keep things off balance, I think that would be something that would be important to everybody involved. And then with his trial coming up, and if he does need that surgery, I mean, no.
Anybody want to meet me in New York for the get a trial?
Obviously, you don't want to be in the hospital in the middle of your trial. So they would probably try to come up with some sort of treatment plan for him if it's that serious, to make sure, if surgery is needed, they can maybe put it off, or maybe his trial is postponed or something like that. But all those things will be worked out over the next couple of months, depending on what his condition is right now.
Really a lot to think about. But Dr. Dwayne Hendricks,
Thank you.
Unclear what's ahead for Diddy's medical care or his treatment, but we do know when we'll see him again. That's back in federal court on February 17th for a motions hearing. Another reminder, though, that the charges against Diddy are currently only allegations. He's maintained his innocence and has pleaded.
So I can get me some
my eating habits.
Let me check this out. Let me completely stop this. Okay. So why am I still hearing it? Okay, I don't want to hear it. Let me stop it, y'all. I don't want to hear that. Stop. Okay, there we go. Let's stop. I'm back. Y'all can still hear me, right? Okay, y'all can hear me. Why ain't nothing I'm typing in want to come through? Huh? You gonna let me bring the news back? Yeah, I'm just to bring the news back. Yeah. But tomorrow, since I'm doing my own little sector thing, that means I got to come live more often than I do, even if I don't say shit but something stupid. So I'll probably come on here and just babble off and run off at my mouth a lot. Probably won't be talking about much of nothing, but y'all can come on here and talk about much nothing with me, because I don't want to be alone. Okay, yeah, but anyhow, y'all, I ain't gonna stay on long because my baby going on live in about 30 minutes. Tasha, you there? Tasha, you there? What time you going live? I'm just getting them warm up for you. I'm just warming them up for you, girl. But yeah, y'all. Oh, it was something else I want to tell y'all. I know what I want to tell you. Few people had asked me about my post about the dry begging. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw when the thing about Krusty Crotch saying that she can't get a baby. He won't, little wee wee won't give her a baby unless she pay her parents back the money she owed them. Which, y'all, do that even sound right? We can have a baby once you pay my mom back. Y'all, that don't even sound right. So that's right. Rosebuds on that month. Y'all get to work helping that girl pay that woman back her money. Y'all ought to be shaming y'all. Said she shouldn't even have mentioned that to y'all. Y'all should be on that. Y'all should be on it. Y'all know she always needing money. Y'all should be on that shit. You know, stay on it. She shouldn't have to ask y'all for no money. Hold on, y'all. Hold on there. Hello? Hey, baby. And a pickle. Not a pickle sausage, but a pickle. A pickle egg and a pickle. Get me 2 eggs. Two eggs. That's good. That's good. That's good right there. Okay, that's good. I don't know. All right, baby. All right. Yeah, y'all. And I'm not pregnant, but I just had to taste for me 2 pickle eggs and a pickle. I don't know. Tosh, what time you going live tonight? About 7:30. She needs money for bows and ribbons so she can look like the soft wife. I know Krusty Cross ain't gonna look like no soft wife. But this is yeah, right? Come on now. The best she can do is put that little white pamper back on, what she had on when she was twitching up on that man. That's the best she can do, is put the white pamper back on. Hopefully she ain't pooped in it. It looked disposable. You think it was disposable? It might be one of them kind you can reuse. So if she rinse her pamper off, she can put it back on. And if y'all talk about me putting on some bows and ribbons, heck no. My husband will run me out of this house. I come up in here with some bows and ribbons on. He run me all the way up out of here. We can bring the skits back. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, Tosh. Yeah. Yeah, we missed them. We missed them. Did y'all see when I went to my doctor appointment what I looked at as I got on the damn elevator? Y'all, now only in South Carolina where the button for the elevator has it's sitting on a stick with electrical tape wrapped around it and electrical cord, a cord coming out of the wall with electrical tape around it. And some nurse got offended. She made sure it's what it. I'm like, ma'am, I hear what you're saying, but it's still look, country stupid. Yeah, I'm working on it, Taj. I'm about to be a professional next week. Let me stop lying. Red short spreading her legs. We need what? Ew. No, Carmen, we don't want that kind of visual. Red shows stains. You can see stains in you on a puke. Oh, 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 oh. You make me want to throw up. Oof. Yeah, let me put the red shorts on. I can put some stains in. I got to get me some red shorts. I ain't got no red shorts. I got some red capri pants that I can put some stains in it. And put some stains in the seat up and open my leg. Yeah, I can do that. I can really do that. Oh goodness. Now that yeah, I don't even go over there to look at her no more. Yeah, I really don't. But yeah, we can talk about her and pick at her some more. That's fun. Since she can't seem to keep Tosh's name out her mouth. So I mean, what the hell? Yeah, come pick me up because I want to go. Don't y'all leave me. I'm going. Come pick me up. Well, wait a minute. Wait till my husband bring me my pickles and my pickle egg, and then I'll be ready. I'll be ready then. I'll be ready. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and we can also get back into Jubilees, y'all. Cause yeah, I don't think I'm good at this reaction thing. I just like to talk trash about certain people, but I ain't good at reacting. I'm gonna stick with telling people about themselves if they come on my page and ask me. I like that better. I'm good at that. If you come and you ask me something, I'm good at telling you what I think. You ain't got to listen to me, but if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. Whether if you ask me, are you right or you wrong? I'm gonna tell you. I'm good at that. I'm real good at that. I'm good at that. Even if you don't ask me, I'm good at that. So that's what I think I want. That's what I want to do when I grow up. I want to tell people you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Flip, lick, and not stick. You, Carmen. What's wrong, Carmen? Y'all, what y'all have done to Carmen? Flip, lick, and not stick you. Carmen. Red shorts and a stained tank top. Oh, sweatshirt. Oh, I'm going to put some stains under the arms of the sweatshirt too. Yeah, we got to do all of that. We got to do all of that. Put all of that. Yeah, me either there. Since I don't go over there, I get to hear. You know what? I used to get clips from my cousins and a few other people. I hadn't even got a clip lately. So she must be bored. I haven't even got a clip. I told y'all she was crusty. I told y'all. Y'all look at her. Y'all saw the crust. The crust is real. It wasn't just something I come up with. It was crust there. There's crust there. And it's mostly near the crotch area. It's crust. It's crust. It's crust. Or is that rust? Rusty crotch? That could be why them stains be kind of brownish. Because it be the rust off of her ass. I don't know for what, Carmen. Ain't nothing. That girl is a walking, what's the word? If the devil had a book, she would be in it. That's the best thing I can say. If the devil had a book, she would be in it. Because she sits there and she talk about the I guess her religion, she want to go and go on to that, but she must have never picked up their book to read it, because everything she's doing is against her most high. And she holler about her money. He blessing her. Look how blessed Puffy was, and look how his blessing he took him. You see what I'm saying? That just because you got money don't mean you blessed. You could have stole every darn bit of it. You could have got it ill-gotten gains. You know what I'm saying? So just because you got money don't mean a dang diggity thing. Who is calling me? Okay, these people. Okay, I'll call you back. But yeah, that really don't mean nothing. I got money. Yeah, because you got money. Yeah. Okay, you beg for it. We ain't gonna go to whatever else. You did. Shelly. Hey. But yeah, that trying to put people down still. I mean, she won't stop. And why she won't keep calling Tosh name? And Tosh don't pay her no attention. That's just sad. I mean, she must be like being humiliated and beat up on. Well, views, y'all. She really need the views. Tosh, you make that hoe break you off some of her view money. Don't give her all them damn views. Make that hoe break you off some of her money. Damn that shit. She needs you. No. Lord have mercy. I can't stand. Oh, y'all, 10 more minutes and it's about time for baby girl. Yeah, y'all, we got to go. We got to go. And if we don't be there too late, we'll have some after party effects. I'll probably take a nap before, right after this, go and take my nap and get it out the way. That way I'll be wide awake for the middle of Taj and the after party and all of that good stuff. Yeah, I might have to go and take me a nap. Y'all know I ain't worth a damn. And go ahead and take me a nap now. And hey, y'all, don't y'all nobody take my front seat. Y'all know that front seat is mine. Don't take my front seat. I got a damn feeling Pink and Sarita ass already up in there, her and Pearl. They done eating that damn in there, got my damn seat. Y'all go in there and make sure them bitches ain't got my seat, man. Kelly, y'all go hold my seat. Carmen, y'all go hold my seat. Don't keep Pearl, Sarita, and Pink away from my front seat. And I'm about to throw my phone against the wall. I see y'all in Tasha's. I love y'all. Okay, now how do I get off of this thing? Oh, y'all. I do need to do this more because I don't know how I end it. Okay. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. I'm working on this. So I'm gonna get this stuff. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be professional. This is sad. Can you do StreamYard from your cell phone? Okay, what the hell I just did? Okay, where my StreamYard went? Oh, my StreamYard gone. Here you go. Okay. Can you do StreamYard with a cell phone? Because me trying to do this young crap with this young computer is just driving me crazy because, oh, Lord. I need to play with it a little more so I can learn stuff. I can't figure out how to get. Okay, I see it. Y'all, I got it. I love y'all. I got it. In stream. Ain't that a damn shame? That's all I had to do was hit the button that said end stream. It's looking at me in big red square. Okay, hit it again.